How's it going, groovy people on the internet? I just bought this Lexus RX350 from my grandfather. It's a 2008 model base, and there's a couple things I need to do to it. I couldn't find any tutorials online, so I figured since my friend Corwin and I are gonna figure it out today, I'd record it. Maybe that can help someone else. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna put this bumper guard on the back, and then the more difficult one, we're gonna install this brush guard, headlight guard, whatever you wanna call it, on the front. So let's get started.
I would just like to add here that I am not a mechanic or a professional, nor can I attest to the safety of this equipment. It's not an endorsement or anything. This is what was on eBay. It seems like everything that they sell is like the same, like cheap Chinese brand probably. So they recommend that you get it professionally installed. I just figured I would save the labor cost and do it myself.
We removed the gray hook. It leaves us with 2 screw holes there, and then there's a plug that comes out and reveals a third.
Yeah, so where you're going to want to line up with, it looks like, is going to be on this back one right here, and then on this plug right back here that you pull out.
We got Corwin installing that on there.
We're going to go tight, but not too tight, just in case we need to make any adjustments, lining them up when putting the bumper back on. So leave them a little bit loose, we'll get everything put back on, and then we'll kind of get everything buttoned up after.
All right, so that is the final product there. Underneath, you see it's attached up underneath the car. Not too bad. Now for the front. We've jacked the car up. There's a little nipple right there in the middle of the frame. It's on jack stands. There are 3 tabs between the headlights on the bumper. Right there, and then right there. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out.
Do this carefully, you don't want to break these. See? Should come out all nice and easy.
In here now we have to take the fender liner off. There's a screw right there. There's a screw up top right there. That clip was a pain, we broke it. We'll have to replace it probably. There's a bolt underneath here as well.
Yep, right here.
And then there was a bolt there, or a screw there, and a bolt up there. So there's actually a detailed diagram that we're going off of. I'll put that on the screen, and I'll actually also put the link in the description for the whole guide that we're using, because it was really hard to find, so we'll make sure everyone has access to that. You have a screw right there, and we had a bolt.
And then whenever you go to pull it out, you'll see that there's a little dud clip that's holding the bumper to the fender liner in here that you just got to pop out right quick. Not too terribly bad. So these 2 right here look like they're going to be just standard sockets. The ones on the end here look like they are a Phillips head. So just kind of keep track of which one goes where.
Yeah, consistent with the diagram that I'll put on screen, there's screws across the bottom here.
Yep.
You want to pull all of those out, as we've been doing. Bumper removal, you'll pull those clips out. It basically just pulls off once you've got the clips on either side. Keep an eye out for the fog light bulbs. And this hose. This hose runs along the inside of the bumper down here and hooks up to the little headlight cleaner pumps. So make sure you unclip that. It's all clips, it's easy. Okay, so we're a little cuckoo. I tried to get proactive and I built the whole thing last night, and you're not supposed to do that. So what you actually do here is you build these pieces, and those will be in the instructions when you buy the piece of junk off eBay. Then they go underneath the bumper, so they use the same screw holes. It fits over the same thing, you use the same bolts and everything. Bumper comes off, those go on, and then you put the bumper back on and install it onto them. I'm running my mouth. So we're reinstalling the screws on there. We put the clips back. You'll notice there's the supports, and then there's the other lower end supports. They stick right through. There's no modification of the bumper necessary. Okay, so now what we're doing here is tightening these bolts. We have now merged those joints together. This thing goes on the outside. There's the bar up there. You tighten those two up. It hooks inside there. They kind of go over the bumper. There's a gap, and then they bolt in on the back there.
So when it's all said and done, I actually really like the look of the vehicle now. I think it does a lot just for the aesthetic. I'm not exactly sure how much safer this makes, but I want to resell this car someday, so hopefully it'll keep the bumper protected in any case. I used to drive a pickup truck, and that was taken from me. Somebody hit it, so this is the best I can do to make this car look a little bit less grandma. The instructions for doing this were hard to find because there's no videos. There was just like a Toyota or something forum online. So I have included that in the description, as well as made an archive.org backup of it. Hopefully, if anybody else wants to do similar work on their car, now this can be a resource. So thanks for watching. Share it if you know anybody who might be trying a project like this, and have a good day.